Coach. In shoot around, Lonnie talked about knowing your personnel. How did you see that as a key in tonight's win, as far as our own guys?
Uh, it was a much bigger deal to rebound. The game was all about rebounding at the defensive end and then having pace coming back in transition. So that was a lot more important.
And just guys kind of playing to their strengths. How did you see that throughout the game and kind of pull away when it got close toward the end?
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
Just kind of the overall team effort of guys really playing to their strengths and into their roles to pull away on a close game like
Those
this.
are two effort and strengths are two different things. Their effort was great all night. It's why we won the game. We didn't shoot well from three. We turned it over a bit too much, but we went on to the next play. We showed a lot of grit, a lot of toughness, and that's what pulled it out for us on everybody's part.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sonia. Let's go to Jeff McDonald.
How did you think your guys battled with Zion in particular? Because he's such a beast down there when he gets near.
He's a beast. We did a good job in the first half, but I don't think we did a very good job in the second half.
I know before the game when we talked to you, you weren't 100% sure if DeMar was going to play. Or are you at all surprised what you're able to get out of him tonight, especially coming down the stretch?
He seems to never get tired, and he's always ready to go. He wants the ball, he wants to score. He'll get it to his teammates if that's appropriate, but he loves being in that situation. So, he's the best on our team at that. So that's who you go to, just like they would go to Williamson or Ingram. Down the stretch, that's what you got to do.
And then is there any way to really put into words what Jakob means to you guys in terms of rim defense at this point, especially this role he's on lately with the blocks?
We would be in bad shape defensively if it wasn't for Jakob Poeltl. And that's not an overstatement. It's not an exaggeration. I'm not trying to pump him up or anything. It's a fact.
It's a good thing you paid him last summer instead of next summer, probably.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
All right. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Thank you, Pop.
Okay.
The game when we were talking to Pop, he wasn't 100% sure that you were going to be able to go tonight. How close were you to not playing, or was there ever a doubt in your mind?
It wasn't no doubt. I know I was going to play. It's the contusion sore, but ain't nothing. I played the worst.
Did you feel like you could have played against Detroit, but
yeah.
Pop was being cautious?
Yeah, just being cautious. It was real sore. I just thought giving it another day, it'd be much more tolerable.
So how does it feel right now?
Feel fine. I'm glad I didn't get hit in it again, but it feel good.
Hey, going back to this game, I mean, your last jumper that kind of sealed it. Are you surprised teams aren't double teaming you in that situation? And I mean, if they're going to let you go one-on-one against a rookie, how big do your eyes get?
I just, I in those situations, I kind of don't even pay attention to who really guarding me. Just me, just understanding, getting to my spot, getting to what I'm comfortable doing. And if you double, I'm gonna find my teammates just as well. But if you want to stay on the island with me, I'm gonna be the one to get the pineapple first. Whatever the hell that man.
You've known Jakob since he was a rookie. Like, can you tell us about how far he's come in terms of, because a lot of the shot blocking is him understanding the game and knowing positioning and where to be. Can you tell us a little bit about how far he's come since you first saw him as a rookie in that area?
One thing about Yak that I always loved, especially when he was a rookie, he was tough as hell, and to see how he anchors our defense, I feel like he don't get enough credit as he should. The rim protection that he showed, he's tough, man. He's tough. To see him evolve to the player he is now, it's definitely fun to watch. I wouldn't want to have another big out there doing the things that he do. He makes it easy on us.
Was there a moment from his rookie year where you were like, yeah, he's like, do you have a specific example?
Oh yeah,
out to you this kid is tough as hell.
Just as soon as he came in, he was tough. He was just one of those guys that was a controlled bulldozer. and he went out there and competed every time he was out there on the court, especially as a rookie. And, that was the first way he gained my respect. And just to still be with him through his whole career is definitely fun seeing him continue to evolve.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Tom Petrini.
Hey, you were talking about, being on an island as a scorer there, and under 3 minutes left in this game, you went right at Zion Williamson, kind of through his chest, drew the foul, hit the shot and won. What possessed you to do that? What were you thinking at the time, and what did you see on that play that made you go that route?
A lot of times, I just try to pick on different defenders, kind of put them in situations they're probably not accustomed to being in, and just try to understand my creativity, being out there, how I can be aggressive, how I can use different players' aggression against their will. And that was just a moment for me. I knew he was going to try to be up and kind of be a little bit more aggressive, and I just try to take advantage of that. So it's just me just knowing who's guarding me, time of the game, time of possession, just whatever edge I could find, I try to do that.
Thanks, Tom. We'll wrap things up with Anya from Spurs.com.
Hey, DeMar, just Derek kind of, getting into his rhythm, finally, playing in consistent games now. How is that helping the team? And, what do you see him bringing to the table?
I mean, he balances out completely, another ball handler, another dictator out there on the court on both ends. Defensively, the things he's able to do, from block shots to guarding guys to drawing charges. His dynamic abilities and skills on both sides of the floor definitely makes us a much better team. So when he gets in a rhythm and we rolling, we definitely tough to beat.
Have you ever had a two-handed snatch block on a 7-footer before?
I don't know. Occasionally. I mean, Yak was on that one side, so I figured he was going to reverse it because Yak blocks everything right now. So just good timing, and I got it.
And then what did you see from the team defensive effort in this one? You had a tough assignment on Ingram for a lot of the night, but as a unit, how did you feel you contained their young core there?
I mean, Zion's a truck, whatever description you want to put in there for him. So KJ, Jakob, Luka, Keita, whoever we threw on him, made it difficult for him. I mean, he scored his and made it a lot of shots, but we kind of made it tough, and I'll just try to make it tough on Ingram. DJ did his thing on Lonzo. I mean, to guard them is a team effort, so it was a good work for us.
Thanks.
Let's go to Jeff McDonald.
And going back to that block you were talking about earlier, I'm pretty sure that denied Jakob his career-high 6th block. I don't know if you feel bad about stealing it from him or not.
What's his career high? 5?
He tied it, but he would have been 6 if they'd given him that one.
Mine's 6, so I got something on him. I'm good about that.
In all seriousness, what has he meant to this team defensively? I mean, all season, but especially lately, just cleaning up everything around the rim, like you mentioned.
I mean, he's been huge for us. I mean, I think I said he was the most underrated defensive big in the league earlier. And I mean, even the shots he doesn't block, he affects. Tip outs on rebounds, battling Steven Adams and Zion. I mean, it was a battle down there for him, and he's been huge for us all year, and he's a savior down there for us.
And I think he's made like 14 out of his last 16 free throws, and that was kind of an issue for a while. Like, what does that say about him that he's, knock on wood, but it seems like he's ironed that out when it was kind of an Achilles heel there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, you put the work in, getting that confidence back up, and we all believe in him, and he step up there and knock it down. So that's huge for us and huge for his confidence.
And then overall, what does a game like this do for the team, confidence-wise, and just the fact you guys are scrapping for a spot in the playoff field, and this was a team you're kind of fighting with? What all that together was a big game. What is to pull it out the way you did? What does that do for you guys?
I mean, all the wins down the stretch here are going to be huge. 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, they're all close, and it's going to go down to the wire. So each game is going to be huge for us, and we got to get up and get ready to play each and every time.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Anya Petro.
Hey, Derek, just DeMar's performance tonight. I mean, he had 32 points and kind of just helped, everybody's efforts all game kind of just pull ahead in the end there. What does that kind of leadership mean in a home stretch kind of like this towards the end of the season in close games?
I mean, he's huge. Down the stretch, we went to him every time and made big shots, made big plays for us. So we love him as a person, as a player. So it's always great to see him succeed. And he was huge for us down the stretch and huge for us all year, honestly.
Thanks.